Let's get it, MP. What's up, MP?
MP, you're about to go off.
that mini flag. Looking to join us for future Suns home games? Make sure to download the official Phoenix Suns app. Click on the ticket icon and get your seats right on your phone. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Oh, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Phoenix. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course there's Utah. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, right now for Phoenix, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then it's Jamison. Then it's Martin. And it's Tate in at the power forward. And for the Suns, we've got Mr. Clutch. Williams is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the small forward. And one of the many storylines of this NBA season revolves around MP and his quest to conquer all the teams ranked higher in the standings last season. That's one tough challenge in this NBA.
And I have to say, it's been impressive what MP and company have accomplished. Picking up some great wins, and they're showing they can be a force in this league. And I expect them to continue to play well against another strong opponent tonight.
Yeah, give it to Sexton. He can get up and finish.
Stolen by Martin. Booker against Sexton. Martin from outside. And the Jazz, another three. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all. Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, he had 18 points. At the Tate. 5 to shoot. Was shot by Sexton, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George with the bucket.
Nice looking mid-range shot by George. Such an aggressive scorer.
Booker the pass to Mr. Clutch. Williams a screen on Sexton. To the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here's Sexton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Booker the pass to Mr. Clutch. And he dunks it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
So it's the Jazz now. The Suns getting the bucket. The open look here for Sexton. Williams a screen on Martin. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And George kicks to Martin. Jamison with a screen for Martin. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Done outside. There's Mr. Clutch. Jamison covering. Mr. Clutch. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Williams, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
They grabbed their own miss, stolen by Jamison. George with the ball. Williams picks him up. George passes to Sexton. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 5.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Suns trail by 5. Booker outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 7 points in the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Sexton going inside, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, once Sexton takes that first step on the drive, he's not backing off.
Booker with it. Still yet to score. And the rebound goes to Martin. Pass to George. Outside, Sexton. Now here is Martin. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Martin. Dunn passes to Mr. Clutch. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. There's Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got his second basket. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 3-point lead. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Booker outside. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Takes it inside. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Martin kicks to Sexton. Here's the floater. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
And the Suns making a change here. Beal's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jamison, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
There's Mr. Clutch. He's got 9. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Williams against Dunn. Williams passes to George. George sets a screen for Sexton. And he drops it in from the low post. Sexton's got 11.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton, not at all fake.
Get back in.
Clark finds Tate. Tate a screen on Murray. Buries it from three-point range. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Murray out there with Terry. And it's Mr. Clutch. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Booker in at the point. Who's out there for Phoenix. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there.
In 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
That one is off. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
There's Mr. Clutch. He's got 12. There's a screen by Murray. Driving in. Kicks it out to Terry. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound, Utah. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 6. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Terry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Murray. Markkanen against Terry. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Sensabaugh. Right side, Markkanen. The kick out to Williams. Tate with the screen for Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Knicks was superb. He scored 45 points, but the big standout was his season high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. And this just speaks to the star that he is. He's able to put the team on his back and deliver. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Clark. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Pass to Sensabaugh. Up top Tate, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Jamison, he's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for Clark. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last time, 45 points for him. Back to Terry. Williams has a screen for Terry. And the Suns miss again. Jazz leading by 4. Here's the 3. Here's Jamison. The shot comes out. Murray with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kicks it out to Booker. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Suns, Williams comes in for Murray. And it's done in for Terry. Here's Markkanen. 7 points in the game. Pass to George. Jamison with it. Jamison with a screen on Williams. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here's George. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Williams. Booker the pass to Mr. Clutch. Picked by Williams. To the inside. Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Here's Sensabaugh. 11 feet out and he hits it. Sensabaugh's got his first basket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here is Williams. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. On the wing, Markkanen. He's guarded by Williams. Overdone. Williams' shot is off.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Booker. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 14. Williams a screen. Mr. Clutch. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
A baseline jam. George, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Williams a screen on Markkanen. The kick out to Williams. Wide open shot is on the money. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Beals checked in for Devin Booker. Utah also making some changes. Tate's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Williams. Now, here's George. He had 27 points last game. It's good.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Mr. Clutch. Williams a screen on Sexton. Here's Mr. Clutch. Banked in off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Tate the pass to Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Martin for 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Martin. Dunn's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams a screen on Sexton. Pass to Dunn. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Back to George. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 6.
A lot of confidence from George shooting the three early in his career.
Outside Williams. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Williams, a screen on Sexton. Great open look there. Mr. Clutch has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Suns.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Jamison. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sexton. And the Jazz, another three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Beal, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Williams, a screen on, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 23 seconds left in the first half. George dishes to Martin. Here's Sexton. Done with some nice D. Here's Mr. Clutch. 19 points in the game. Williams, a screen on Sexton. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man at court shot. Drums.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first, since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me, I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty...
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push.
And that is a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then it's Martin. Then it's Jamison. And it's Tate in at the four-man position. Jazz trail by 5. Outside, Jamison. Over Williams. Jamison, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tate covering. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Tate with the rebound. Jazz shooting 43% from the field. George finds Tate. Outside for Martin. Sinks the triple. Martin's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Booker looking around. Inside. And the Suns take on 2 more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside, Sexton. Back to George. Outside, Martin. Back to George. Shoots the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Mr. Clutch. 23 points in the game. A three-pointer off the mark. Left side, Sexton finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Sexton's got 20 points.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now Williams, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. That one goes in. 8 points for Williams.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Right wing. Suns moving the ball around. A 3-ball. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Martin. He's got 9. Now Tate over Williams. Rebound by Williams.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Suns leading by 9. There's Mr. Clutch. 25 points in the game. To the middle. Williams can't get it to go.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there. Right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Tate. Stood on the wing. 20 points for him. Martin wide open. He fires, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Here's Mr. Clutch. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Martin. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Murray's checked in for Phoenix. Utah also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Clark in for Keontae George. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the quick 3. Jazz trail by 7. Clark outside. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Kicks it out to Booker. On the wing, Williams. Fires the 3. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Outside Williams. Booker against Clark. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up with the Sun. It's a 5-point game. Murray a screen on Clark. Three is no good there from Mr. Clutch. Utah's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Clark hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Clark's got 8 points.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pick by Williams. Right side, Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
A shot by Tate with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside Williams. And a slam by Williams.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Suns leading by 6. There's Mr. Clutch. He's got 27. Outside Williams. Another three for Phoenix.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Clark. 8 points for him. And it's Martin missing. Sun shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Booker, right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Let's quickly.
Screen time, kid. Get in there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Terry. Murray a screen on Williams. It's Terry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Suns lead by 15.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
We've got Yusuf Nurkic, Mr. Clutch out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Harkin in from outside. Rebound by the Suns.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Love watching Nurkic set hard screens and then roll with purpose. Great job in the creativity there from the pick and roll.
Here's Jackson Davis. Down low. Harkinen down low. He's covered by Murray. Harkinen can't get it to go.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Murray. Pushing it up. Here's Jackson Davis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Here's Martin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Robert Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Williams in for Terry. And Utah also making a switch. Tate's checked in.
And Murray makes that catch and shoot jumper look much easier than it actually is.
Williams against Martin. Here's Tate. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires it up. Utah with the rebound. Jamison's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's George. And once again, off the mark by Utah. The Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Murray outside. Booker against Sexton. That's good from Booker on the assist by Murray.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Sexton. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Murray. For 3, Booker connects from 3-point range. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Tate finds Martin. Over Williams. Nice shot from the wing. 17 points for Martin.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Williams a screen, looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Outside, Martin. Jamison with a screen on dime. Martin. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And he can't get the first one.
Williams. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here's George. Outside, Sexton. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Some very clever ball handling from Sexton, getting himself some room to work with.
Williams a screen on Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Is on Colin Sexton.
4th team foul. At the line for 2. Number 2.
And the first one drops. good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
George dishes to Jamison. Rebound by the Suns. Now Williams. Booker outside. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the